Today we're going to be talking about AMC's huge box office weekend and how it's going to positively affect AMC's stock price. Let's get into the video. Hi everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Finance Bro. Before we get into the video, I'd like to ask you guys to please comment how many shares of AMC you are holding, and also consider leaving a like and subscribe, as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you guys want 2 free stocks that could be worth up to $1,850, then start trading AMC stock on WeBull. It's going to be the first link in the description. With all that out of the way, let's get straight into the news for today for AMC stock. Alright guys, so here we are on WSBtrackers.com. Obviously I use this a lot to see where the sentiment of the market is going, and a little update for you guys. I did add a lot to my position on this stock named SoFi, and that is actually the most talked about stock on Wall Street Bets today. If you guys want to see a video on that, then go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. But it is 4th on the WSB trackers, but that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about AMC. So AMC was again the second most talked about stock on Wall Street Bets. I believe this is one of the few days that AMC is actually not the most talked about stock on Wall Street Bets, but that is SoFi. Alright, so here we go on AMC. AMC obviously being talked about a lot, like always, but that's not what we're here for. We went over this a little bit in yesterday's video, but we got some more numbers that we get to go over for AMC and how this can affect AMC's stock price. So here we go. We have an article from MarketWatch.com, and it's Vin Diesel helps supercharge AMC's stock. I thought that was a very, clever title. While Dave & Buster's social media mention raised eyebrows for among those fearing scam. So yeah, if you guys want, you guys can take a look at this article and go over the Dave & Buster's, but we're only going to be going over AMC in this stock, or in this video. So AMC shares Monday were too fast and too furious for short sellers. Dude, this guy who is making this, who's writing this article is funny. While Dave & Buster's blah blah blah. F9, the 9th installment of Vin Diesel's Fast and Furious franchise, pulled down about $70 million over its opening weekend after opting for a theater-only release. That is super good for AMC, potentially marking a major turning point in film industry that turned to a streaming model during the ravages of COVID pandemic. So yeah, this is pretty big news here that no one's really talking about. Fast and Furious 9 actually opted for a full movie-only theater release. Obviously, we have Black Widow coming up in about 10 days, and I believe they are on Disney as well, Disney Plus, as well as in theater release. I'm not too sure if they're being released in theaters or you just have to pay for Disney Plus. But anyways, that is one of the big movies that is still on the streaming platform, getting that opening weekend. But we also have something like Fast and Furious, which only had a movie theater release, which would be super good if we can get a lot of these blockbuster movies to start only releasing in theaters again after, the whole COVID pandemic that we just had. But yeah, it's been hard to find a group of investors more thrilled about continuing financial success of the movie franchise. But yeah, so retail investors committed to holding shares of AMC are super good. The diesel-powered F9 weekend box office helped AMC shares climb as high as 9% on Monday before the stock gave back some of those gains. Today, obviously, they are down a little bit, but nothing too crazy. Just at about 56 when we hit highs of about $59. But yeah, so super good day yesterday. Obviously, we talked about this tweet yesterday where 2 million people watched movie in AMC theaters, and then 2.5 million did it globally, which were their highest numbers since reopening their theaters. So obviously AMC is trending in the right direction, and that has AMC investors a lot more excited about the stock going forward. We already went over a lot of this, but really the number we didn't know was that it pulled down about $70 million over its opening weekend. So that is super encouraging number. But yes, both record numbers since opening theaters, obviously. Aaron, who made it a habit of engaging directly with AMC individual investor fan base, offers free popcorns and other perks to AMC hodlers. They actually do have this new kind of program for people who are investing in AMC, where they're going to be getting free popcorn and other things, just like he just said. But yes, Redditors would be pleased to see that F9's success had little effect on short sellers. According to Fintel data, the stock still remains in the top 200 short squeeze targets of the 9,000 companies that are tracked on Fintel's site. Even the addition of pro wrestler John Cena to the franchise did not spook the shorts, as AMC short interest remained at 29%, identical to Friday. Pleased to see AMC short sellers, those betting for fall in value for companies' shares. Basically, the whole thing about this is they, obviously us as AMC investors, there are about 85 million shares that are short for AMC. And AMC wants to issue about 25 million new shares. Those wouldn't go into effect until January 2022. But us AMC investors want as much time as possible to try to squeeze these short sellers. If 25 million new shares are actually introduced to the market, it's going to be easier for these short sellers to actually cover their short positions. Obviously, that would be a while away, but these short sellers are going to continue to short AMC because obviously AMC at 56 doesn't make much sense fundamentally, but us retail investors know that if we're strong, then it will make sense fundamentally eventually. But shorts, they even though there's 85 million shorts shares that are shorted right now, shorts are just going to continue to keep on shorting. So we want to be able to keep on squeezing as many people who dare short AMC for as long as possible. And if 25 million new shares are given out, it's going to be hard to make that happen in January 22. As Kevin says, there can be multiple squeezes of AMC. Because short sellers, they usually don't have that long to cover their positions, so they're obviously going to have to buy back their positions, and they're going to continue to short the stock. Plus, we are going to find out pretty soon whether there are any synthetic shares, and I believe there is a date where this could all be revealed, but I do not have that on hand. I'll try to get that for you guys in tomorrow's video on AMC. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys aren't already, and turn on post notifications for that video. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for the Market Watch article. Let's move on to the technical analysis. So obviously we have drawn these lines a couple of days ago on my video. I drew these lines because this is going to be indicative of where AMC is going and whether they're going to be bullish or bearish. It's whether they're going to break support at $51 or they're going to break resistance at about $65. Obviously, over the last day, we have kind of consolidated. For the past few days, actually, we have consolidated a bit. But we are here sitting at about a 46 RSI today. We are currently trending down on the MACD. So tomorrow we kind of bob between being in the green and being in the red. So going into tomorrow, we have about 15 minutes left in today's hours. But going into tomorrow, I will expect a green day from AMC. And this will be released at about 9 a.m. tomorrow. But I do expect a green day for AMC tomorrow, just because it seems we'll have a green day and then we'll have a red day. We'll have a green day, we'll have a red day. It keeps bobbing, but really all you guys need to know is that once it breaks one of the support or the resistance, that's going to be telling of whether or not AMC is going to be bullish or bearish going forward. Obviously, we've been talking about this for a few days now, and it hasn't broken either of them. So as soon as it does break, I will definitely be making a video to update you guys on, the new updates of where the stock could be going. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for today's video on AMC. If I missed anything or I'm missing any articles or any news on AMC stock, then go ahead and enlighten me in the comment section below. I'm definitely open to finding out more about AMC stock and more topics on AMC that I should be covering. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. Thank you guys all for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and consider turning on post notifications. And my name is Zach. I'll see you in the next video.